Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I filmed my everyday makeup routine that I wear to go to class and to go to work, and it lasts me all throughout the day. I used a couple of new products that I wanted to share with you guys, and I did do a talk through tutorial, and this was my first talk through tutorial, so don't judge me too much. I hope it turned out okay, and I hope that you like the tutorial. So if you would want to see how I achieved this everyday makeup look, then just keep going. First off, what you want to do, of course, and always, is prime your skin. This is the look that I do basically every morning, and you know, I go to class and I go to work, so this makeup lasts me throughout my whole entire day, but that's mainly because you use primers, and that's what prevents your makeup from leaving your face all day. So one primer that I have been loving for a long time, this isn't a new product or anything like that, this is the Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer. And this is in the smoothing base. So I like to focus my product on my chin, and around the pores, around my nose, I mean. And just put any excess up on the forehead, like so. A newer product that I've been trying out that I really have been loving is this Too Faced Hangover RX Proactive Nourishing Replenishing Face Primer. It just looks like this. Really cute packaging. I've really been enjoying this product. I love that product. I apply that. Then I've also been testing out the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. I just have a little sample size because, you know, I haven't necessarily justified spending the 40 bucks on the big one because it's water, and I wanted to see if it worked, and so far I think it's working. I'm still testing this product out. So I'm just going to spray a little bit of this on my face. I will tell you though that this smells divine, and I'm probably going to end up buying it just because I love facial sprays. It's a weakness. It's definitely a weakness of mine. And I am going to move on to color correcting, which is a new thing that I have just started doing. Color correcting, I'm sure you guys know what it is. It's basically just using like if you have dark spots on your skin, just using an orange shade to correct those before you apply your concealer or foundation. And you know, oranges cancel out darkness, green color correctors cancel out redness, things like that. So I have just some dark spots on my skin that I like to color correct, and I kind of have just like this darkness around my mouth and underneath my eyes that I like to color correct before putting on my foundation, just because in some areas when I don't do this, it can tend to just look ashy. So the product that I've been using to color correct is the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the color Orange Corrector, and it just looks like that. So then when I blend this out, I first like to use my finger to do that. Okay, so then I'm going to go in with my foundation, and I don't know if I have used this foundation in a video before, but this is like one of my like holy grail favorite foundations. It's really rare that I run out of a foundation because I'm like a foundation junkie and I switch it up, but I'm actually going to have to go purchase another bottle of this, and this is the Too Faced Born This Way foundation, the Absolute Perfection foundation, and I am in the shade Caramel. This really cute packaging. Okay, so then I'm going to be taking my Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge. This is my favorite sponge. I like it a lot better than my Beauty Blender, and I've tried the pink Beauty Blender, the purple Beauty Blender. I want to try the black one because I hear that one is like top notch, but this is my favorite sponge, and it's like $5. You know, the Beauty Blender is like 20, so I recommend this one.
To me, I've been thinking, why can't I keep my finger fingers off it, baby, I want you. Nah, nah. Why can't I keep my fingers off it, baby, I want you. Nah, 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 nah.
After foundation, I am going to move on to my eyebrows. And I have an eyebrow routine up. And I still pretty much do them the same way, so I'll probably just speed through this part. But I am just using the Anastasia Brow Powder Duo, and I'm using the shade Dark Brown. I'm using the shade Dark Brown, and I'm also using the Anastasia Beverly Hills number 7 brush.
Surfboard, graining on that wood, graining on that wood. I'm swerving on that, swerving on that. Big body been serving all this, surfing all and it's good.
So now I'm just going to get right back into the skin, and I'm going to start out by concealing, and I'm going to be using my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in NC42. And so now I'm just going to take the pointed end of my sponge and blend this out. And then after concealer, I'm going to move on to cream contouring. And this is definitely optional, you don't have to cream contour. And I'm also using the LA Girl Pro Concealer in Toast. It just looks like this.
I've been drinking. I get filthy when that liquor get it to me. I've been thinking. Oh,
And now I'm just going to be setting my highlighted areas, setting that concealer, and I'm just going to be using, my favorite Ben Nye banana powder. Or it's actually Luxury Powder by Ben Nye in the shade Banana. Okay, so after I have set the concealer, I'm going to move on to setting the cream contour, and I'm just going to be using my Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit. This is the powder one, and I take the shade Havana, which is this shade right here. And I actually use an eyeshadow brush. This is a Sigma E40 blending brush. I use an eyeshadow brush for my contour just because I like the precision that it gives me. So swirl my brush around in that, and if that's this brush, it looks like this. Now I'm going to be moving on to highlighter. I'm going to be using my Benefit What's Up highlighter. This is a little travel mini size. I'm almost out, so I'm going to have to go get a new one. But I love this. This is a cream highlighter. I'm going to be laying this down on my cheekbone. But then I like to also, of course, any creams I put on my face, I set them. So I'm going to be setting that cream highlighter with a powder highlighter. And this is MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Gold Deposit. Beautiful. This is like my favorite. Love. It's just, I mean, look at it. Okay, and then I'm gonna also be applying a little bit of blush. This is NARS blush in the shade Luster. I'm just gonna use the same brush that I used to apply that highlight, and I'm just going to be putting this more concentrated on the apples of my cheeks. Not even so much as really bringing it in. Just kind of getting that pink shade in there. Then I'm going to be taking a Duo Fiber brush and just blending everything out like so. Then I'm going to be just applying mascara. I usually just leave my lids bare. Sometimes I'll take whatever was left over from my contour and just apply that to my lids so they have a little bit of crease definition, but I don't really do anything to my eyelids on an everyday basis. So I'm going to be using two mascaras. These are my two favorite mascaras right now. This is the L'Oreal Voluminous Original. I don't think this is the Carmen Black one. Yeah, it's just the original. Then I'm going to be taking my Maybelline The Falsies Push-Up Drama Hydrofuge, which I'm pretty sure Hydrofuge means waterproof. This mascara like does not come off at all. So that's basically it for my makeup. I'm gonna move, well, not my makeup, my face, I guess. So now I'm gonna move on to my lip. I have discovered a new favorite lip liner. This is from NYX and it's in the shade Light Brown. It's a really cool tone liner and I've really been loving it. I'm gonna be applying two of the NYX matte, soft matte lip creams. One in the shade Abu Dhabi that looks like this, and then the other one is in the shade London. They're both just two peachy nudes. I'm just gonna apply both of these to my lip. I use the Midnight Banana powder that I use to set my under eyes, and I'm gonna, oops, that's a lot. I'm gonna apply a little bit of this over my lips because these soft matte lip creams, they don't dry completely matte. A translucent powder or a banana powder is gonna make them all the way matte. So yeah, that is the finished look. I hope that you guys enjoyed it and liked it, and I hope that maybe you learned something new or you just enjoyed watching. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, you guys.